What is the story of how you guys met?
Well, I was having a birthday party, and it was actually kind of through mutual friends.
I crashed it.
Pretty much. He came over with Brent Lemmer, and Brent and Peyton were talking at the time. Rest is kind of history.
Who made the first move?
Definitely you.
Well, it was kind of Haley. She had me on Snapchat, and I was like, "Hey, you that girl from that party?" Like 2 days later, and it's kind of awkward. But yeah, that's really about it.
Yeah, you definitely made the first move, though.
Okay, Seth, how did you feel the first time meeting Jeff?
So, I mean, the first time I laid my eyes on that guy, he was, looked pretty scary, not gonna lie. He was just sitting on the couch. Meeting him, Haley warned me. She said he might be a little intimidating. So, I don't know. I was just like a little sophomore at the time, so I was like, hey.
What is the most embarrassing story about the other?
Okay, so most embarrassing about Seth was we were cleaning his brother's cattle pot trailer, and Seth thought the semi was in drive, and it was actually in reverse, and he backed up into the water pipes and burst them. Yeah, that's what happened.
Kind of.
What was your first date like?
What even was our first date? I don't even remember our first date. I don't know if we really even had a first date. He came up to a volleyball game or basketball. I don't know what it was, one of the two. And
Remember that?
yeah, before anybody, I mean, really, we really weren't dating, but
Yeah, we never had a first date for like, was it we couldn't ride together until she was 16 because of her dad. So like, we couldn't really drive around and do anything, so we were limited.
yeah,
Still no first date, or?
I don't think so.
We had McDonald's at Connie Park a few times.
Seth, how did you know Haley was the one?
Okay, so when we started living together, she would like wake up in the morning and make me lunch. So that was pretty great. I'd never had that before, and she like cleaned up after me. It's kind of like my mom, you know. So that was pretty awesome.
Haley, how did you know Seth was the one?
Really think it was when he left after graduation, went to basic training in his military stuff, and I think just him being gone for so long and not having any contact besides letters and stuff, like being able to make it through that, I think, and him, I don't know, I think that just made us both really strong, and I felt like that was when I really knew that I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Wow, Seth, she blew your answer out of the water.
I'm not very good on the spot.
How did the proposal go?
Okay, let me tell this. So, I was gonna do it at like a pumpkin patch. What was it? Vala's, I think?
Mm-hmm.
And I chickened out. And so then we made it to Norfolk, and I was like, hey, you wanna go rock on County Park? No, not County Park. Skyview. And she's like, oh, sure. And so I was like, gonna go out and touch the water, like go out to the little island trail. And we're sort of walking past this trash can, and she goes, hey, why don't you get in there, you piece of trash? So I was like, oh. She kind of ruined the moment, honestly. But then I touched the water, and I told her to touch the water, and then, yeah.
Looking back on it though now, I really, I should have known he was going to do it, because that whole day at Vala's, he was like awkward. Like I tried to hold his hand because his hands were constantly in his pocket, and he like slapped me away. And then he was like, you want to go to Omaha since we're this far and just walk downtown? And I'm like, no. And it was also like 40 degrees, so I don't know why we went on a walk at Skyview, but we didn't even go on a walk. So
That was pretty complicated.
yeah, it just, yeah.
Alright, Seth, what is Haley's favorite thing to do in her spare time?
She doesn't really do much, but I mean, she likes to clean. It's kind of weird when she really gets on a cleaning drive, I guess you could call it.
I'll agree with that.
And she'll clean all day long. So, I mean, that's what she does, honestly, in her free time.
I'll agree with that.
Alright, what's Seth's favorite thing to do in his spare time?
The free time he gets, not very much. But, yeah, likes to go golfing.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Alright, what was your first impression of each other?
My first impression of Seth was at the birthday party, pretty much, was that he would never shut up. And after I got everybody quiet between Justin and Peyton and all the girls, and it was just finally we get everybody quiet, and Seth would say something like, "Where's the pop?" I just remember him saying that, and I don't think we ever watched that full movie because he just wouldn't shut up. But then all of us went to that haunted house in Stewart at the time, and I saw him there, and I got scared and backed up into him, and on purpose, obviously. But yeah.
I think my first impression was she was pretty mean. I was pretty intimidated, I guess. She yelled at me a lot.
In what ways are you guys most different?
I feel that, I don't know.
I don't like to clean.
Yeah, but he comes from a very clean, his mom's a clean freak. A very big clean freak. So, I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't like to clean, but he likes things to be clean. So, yeah.
What was your worst date?
I don't know. I remember for his 16th birthday, he had to sneak up because his mom grounded him. And then he ended up having... No, that was my 16th birthday. Yeah, we had plans, and he was going to come up, and then he's like, well, my mom grounded me, so I can't. And then he just snuck up anyways. She found out, but I don't know. I don't know if he really had a bad date.
Seth, what is the first thing Haley would buy after winning the lottery?
Probably more clothes or shoes. Yeah, I'd say more clothes and shoes. And a house. She'd buy an expensive house.
Haley, what's the first thing Seth would buy after winning the lottery?
Definitely a race car. 100%. That or a boat. Since we've been hanging out with Megan and Colin, he thinks he wants a motorcycle now, so.
What is the best word to describe your future spouse's family?
Seth's mom side, they're so welcoming. I couldn't ask for a better, mother-in-law and everything. Yeah.
Crazy. Probably.
Alright, last question. What is your favorite thing about each other?
Sometimes I'm kind of mean, but she loves me so much. She's just it's okay. But I'm not mean all the time.
I love how hardworking Seth is, and just he's always there, support us, and yeah. So, it's alright.
I love her.
Okay, one more question because I just thought of this one. What is the funniest story that you guys have experienced together? The funniest, experience that you guys have gone through together?
Well, there was one time we were up at the river. This is funny to me because it happened to me. And you were driving the boat, and I don't remember who was all up there with us. Braden, Colton, I might have been it. And it was me and those two on the tube.
In my head, I just wanted to make her fly.
Yeah, and he definitely did that. They said that I skipped across the water, rolling. That was pretty funny. I felt like I had a C-section afterwards, even though I've never experienced that. That's what it felt like.
And she thought it was pretty funny how I backed into the pipes.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was very funny though.
He was so embarrassed. He still doesn't like to talk to me about that to this day.
No.
Well, now everyone's gonna know. So
Right.